Alright, so the news of the week for the 11th week of 2023 is that there is still not really a lot of news whatsoever. It's actually quite a dead. There's nothing in the Discord. They did post some more things on Twitter, so that was about as boring as last time. But hey, at least they're trying to show that they're still around. The other news would be the shop. There was an update to the shop. Every week they do refresh it. It looks like we've got 2 duplicates, which is the Palace and the Art Deco, and 2 new ones, which is the Touch of... Oh, I can't prove, so I'm not going to even try. And then Pride of Backpack. Well, Pride Lands Backpack on that one as well. So we've got 2 duplicates and then 2 new ones there. But yeah, outside of that, there was nothing really going on. But they did announce a brand new game called... Wait, what did they call it again? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. What did they call it? I've completely forgotten. You know when your mind goes blank? Oh, it's called Disney Speedstorm. Disney Speedstorm. So, I mean, the name works pretty well, Speedstorm, but it doesn't... It's... Yeah. That's the only thing that really went on. They just announced a new game that's not related to this at all. So, yeah, that's all the news for the 11th week. So, let's hope we're going to get some next week. But what we'll do now is we'll go through the news, or the things that we can go through, and see if there's anything there that's actually worth talking about. So we'll switch over here. We'll go down to Twitter. So there's not much going on. They only put a couple of things here. So what did they go over? So they kind of showed that one of the new items is that you can get, you know, this little camera. They kind of showed all the Art Deco ones you can get so far. I think they're going to introduce more. I really like those Art Deco pictures. And Snow White. Snow White was an interesting one because there's not a lot of Snow White stuff in the game. So that was actually rather surprising to see them put in a Snow White item, which was quite rare. And so yeah, this one shows just basically the camera that you can get in the game. Well, Simba one's cute. Yeah, I like the Simba one. I do think they could do this for every character. That would be really cool. I am actually looking forward to that if they end up going in that direction. They do have Olaf in the Elsa one though. Lion King's the best. That's why yeah, Lion King is the best. That's why I'm looking forward to the newest update, the one coming up in April. That's going to have some cool Lion King things. They also just showed a few more. They're really pushing the new items that you can get in the game. A lot of the stuff kind of looks very kind of... I put it into Donald's kind of area just because it's all boat stuff, but I know they keep on pushing this stuff, but I think it's because there's not really a lot of stuff to really look at. They did point out the fact that you now can get the game on Nvidia. I don't know how many people are actually going to benefit off that, but hey, it's there. I don't know how crossplay works with that, but I'm assuming if you can just get it on PC, that's how the crossplay works. And this just looks like the trailer they released is the standard trailer, just with a bunch of branding stuff on it. I think it's actually the in-game trailer that you get if you leave your game idle on the main screen. You get all this. And it sucks because when you watch this trailer, right, and this is me going on a bit of a rant, if you watch this trailer, if we watch this trailer from about, like... here. No. Yeah, right about here. You watch it, and you think based off like this image here, which if you notice Belle's there as well. That's a nice little touch. But you think this village is like really active and interactive and all that, but they're not really. Oh, you know what I've only noticed this. I think that's Ralph's house. Look at the bricks. It kind of looks like the Wreck-It Ralph house. I've never noticed that before. In this trailer, that house. I think that's the Wreck-It Ralph house. Because Remy's is over there on the left. I always thought that was like the little version of Remy's. That's interesting. Well, I'll pause it again. But yeah, they seem a lot more interactive with you. And like this, it's like... They're kind of all around and kind of... Oh, there it is again. So I think that's what the Wreck-It Ralph house looks like. But yeah, I think that's the Wreck-It Ralph house. I've never seen that before. And people I'm sure probably pointed it out before. But I've never actually seen that. That's interesting. And if we go back a step as well, if you notice there's a tower there. And I think that's Rapunzel's tower, which is quite interesting because you haven't actually seen Rapunzel in the game. So that's interesting too. Remember, this was like one of the first trailers they actually made. And if you notice here again, Rapunzel's place is there again. Yeah, this is one of the first trailers they made. So a lot of the things that aren't... See, there's Wreck-It Ralph again. I swear that's the Wreck-It Ralph house. And that's a weird version of the palace. I think this is the skin that we now get. So I think that's just an upgraded skin. Palace skin. And see, you got Vanellope there. I mean, this is an old trailer. I just like going through it. There's Cinderella. And there's Sully. I don't think there's any... Oh, I don't think there's anything too... There's that popcorn stand. I don't think I've got that popcorn stand. I'm just looking around for little Easter eggs that I've missed now. What else have we got? Yeah, we've got indicating the palace is back as well. That's another thing. Which we'll go over in a second. And just another one. I think this is really engagement post at the end of the day, keeping people kind of talking about the game and pushing it. It's nothing huge or big. I mean, I like to look at these posts because once in a while they do sneak in little things that you see in the background, and it leads to good speculation. But they've been pretty safe recently. They've been pretty safe. So this one's just about which roles did you pick for them. And we'll, I don't think, I think this one's just I mean, this is their pinned one, so there's not actually anything hidden on this one. Which is kind of like when they do hide in little things, but I think because this is promoting the update, they didn't put anything in here that wasn't already in the game. So it's just some skins and just the doorknob. The doorknob, the Maribel doorknob. Alright, so yeah, that's all for the Twitter stuff. Nothing too exciting. To go back to the game. So what we'll do is we'll look at the shop update for the week. They update this on a weekly basis, updates again in 3 days. So as I said at the front, that these two are duplicates, so we will be seeing duplicates come through once in a while, and these two are the newest items added. I think one of the complaints some people have is the pricing, which the pricing seems to have come down slightly, but also we don't actually know what's available. So I think one of the issues people have is questioning whether, you know, is there something more exciting coming up or not. I do think this is probably the most valuable thing you can get from the shop, just because it is a skin and it does look pretty impressive. There's also another skin that's, I think it's Purple Cottage or something like that. It'll be interesting to see what in the next coming weeks, how many duplicates we get, how much of a mix of stuff, and when we will start to see new kind of packs. Because the wiki is being updated on a weekly basis by the community, so it's good to just be able to keep track of it and know what's coming up. And the last one, because there's not a lot of news, we're going to go over this, is the new game that they have announced. So it's another studio in Gameloft that has developed a game called Disney Speedstorm, which Speedstorm doesn't feel like a very Disney-esque game. Dreamlight Valley feels like the right title, but yeah, it looks like they have been developing this particular game, which is really cool, which we'll watch. Come on. We'll expand this a bit. All right, we'll watch this real quick. See, graphically, it looks amazing. So look at all this. I mean, it shows that it's in-game, so I like to think this is how it's going to look. I'm hoping there isn't too much fudging of the trailer, which they normally do. But yeah, one thing that's one thing that's kind of like Mario Kart, but it's also, it is the Disney version of it. But I've noticed the characters they're using aren't characters that are in Dreamlight at all. So you got Baloo from Jungle Book, and I think they got Mulan too. You got what's her name? Hercules. What's her name? Meg, that's it. It's Meg, yeah. But you got Donald Duck there. It looks like you got Jack Sparrow over there. I think that's Belle. I couldn't really tell. But you've got a lot of characters that aren't in Dreamlight Valley, which is quite surprising. I would have thought they'd try and keep things rather consistent, but yeah, look at that. It looks pretty fun. It looks different like Mario Kart, but a little bit more kind of graphically mature. So you got Mulan there, and you got Jack Sparrow over here. You got Goofy, you got Sully, which both are going to be in Dreamlight. But these two characters are quite interesting to see in here. I would have thought they would have tried and keep... I mean, from a model point of view, they do look similar to what was in Dreamlight Valley. Oh, wait, we got... what's her name? I'm terrible with names, I told you. But you got Beast there as well. And you got Baloo, you got Hercules, which they have hinted Hercules is going to be in Dreamlight Valley as well. You got my best friend Donald. You got my man Donald. Snoochie Poo, that's it. Yeah. She gets called Snoochie Poo by Mike. But yeah, it looks fun. Look at, there's a lot of diverse characters as well, which is quite interesting. Yeah, it's cross-play and cross-saves. It's very similar to Dreamlight Valley. So I'm guessing you'll be able to play on Xbox and stuff like that, which is, to be honest, really good to see the consistency. So it says here, cross-save feature allows you to share progress. I think it's across different platforms by purchasing the Founders Pack. Wait. A cross-save feature allows you to share progress across different platforms by purchasing the Founders Pack on each platform of your choice and linking your accounts. When linking the accounts, players will need to select which progress and content to keep. Does that mean you have to buy it on both platforms? You have to buy the Founders Pack on both platforms? That's what it's kind of saying. I don't know if they've just worded that weirdly. Or cross-save only applies when you buy Founders Packs on both sides of it. I feel like they've worded that wrong. I guess we'll find out the hard way. I hope not. It is going to be free to play as well eventually, so that's one thing. So I'm guessing you can make... Is that your own avatar? Oh no, that's... I think... Mowgli? Can't really say his name, Mowgli. So it looks like there's multiplayer. I'm kind of intrigued to see how they're going to do it. It does look like a lot of fun. It does look like a lot of fun. So that was the other piece of news that they released, was that game. And I believe, yeah, early access the 18th of April is when it comes in. So about a month away from now. Today, as of recording this, is the 19th in New Zealand. And they released that. So it's quite interesting. They're kind of doing the same kind of thing they did with Dreamlight, is that they put these follower goals, and if they hit it, they release it. The difference here is that it doesn't look like they're indicating they're going to integrate stuff into the game that isn't already there. They just kind of reveal it. So you get the Golden Mulan car and Golden Mulan race suit. This isn't a big thing, to be honest. Like with Dreamlight Valley, at least they said, you know, if you hit these targets, we'll put in housing skins and something that really kind of would change the game. This is just skins and a new racer. That stuff is going to be already in the game. Doesn't matter if it hits it or not. Which is a little bit disappointing they didn't go down that angle. But hey, it's their game. They can do whatever they want. So there's other gameplay stuff, which is... This is quite odd. So that they can kind of... This is a different kind of one. It doesn't even touch the ground. Yeah. It'd be interesting. It seems like they're really trying something new here. It doesn't feel like Mario Kart. It does feel like it's going to be something quite different. It's going to have those elements, obviously. But it'll be interesting. We'll see another one here. This is Meg. That's cool. I like those numbers. That I like kind of like that 7, 6. Kind of show you where you're at. I kind of like that. Yeah, I hope it isn't pay to win. I hope it is very much... Oh, this is a Mulan inspired track. I hope it's very much about skins rather than pay to win. That you don't unlock cars or different equipment to make your car go faster if you pay for it. I think that's going to be detrimental to the longevity of the game, because then people will realize, oh, if I don't have money, I'm not going to win. I'm not going to play. It does look like a very beautiful game though, eh? It doesn't really look like Mulan. I guess they're saying Mulan themed. It's pretty much just a Chinese aesthetic. That's pretty much it. I think that's what they really mean. I don't think they mean to. I mean, the Great War of China, I'm pretty sure that wasn't in Mulan. Actually, I don't remember. I haven't watched Mulan for a while, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I think it's just the Chinese aesthetic. So the additional customization. This is the last one we'll watch. Alright, so you can do a victory. So that's interesting. You can do a victory animation. It's kind of like GTA. Like, you can do a little victory emote. Oh, the character doesn't look like Mulan. Ah. Yeah, I haven't seen Mulan enough to check. Elizabeth Swann, that's who she is. That's Elizabeth Swann from Pirates of the Caribbean. I was wondering who she was. I thought it was like one of the Disney princesses, but it turns out it was Elizabeth Swann. That does not look like Elizabeth Swann. That does not look like Keira Knightley. I'm sorry, that does not look like Keira Knightley. Whoop, whoop. Sorry, I'm just winding you back. Yeah, it's not Keira Knightley at all. They tried. There's definitely there was an attempt. I do like the victory animation thing. That's a cool customization on it. I don't think it was blonde. Right, should we check? No, it doesn't look like she was blonde, was she? I mean, she was blonde in the last movie. I mean, she was blonde there, I guess. That's the closest thing to blonde she was. I think in the last movie she was blonde. On that one. Still, it's a bit of a reach, isn't it? Yeah, they could have given something that made it look like, because they got the, it looks like all of them wear racing kind of jackets and or like suits. But yeah, that's a bit annoying. So that's the news of the week for this week. So not much, and we're just a gas bag about a new game. So maybe hopefully next week it'll be a bit more interesting. And yeah. All right, we need to feed a critter. Where is this one? Right. It's just phasing through the rock. Oh, there's a couple flowers there. So this spawn point back here, apparently I can't see. But is there? Oh, there's another thing. What's that? Another flower. Well, that's weird. So, those out there. Just feed this. So for those out there that are looking for maybe some flowers that they can't find, or some wood they can't find, check behind this rock. The secret rock that hides supplies. Or resources, I should say. Most likely it'll probably be flowers. I find it more fun when someone's here when they actually want it. Oh! I completed a memory! I think that's the final mining piece that I needed. I've now completed mining. And now it's bugged. Now the problem is, I don't know when the autosave happened. I'll be so annoyed. It's the last piece I need. The last mining piece I needed. I've even got an Excel spreadsheet for that shit. Well, that's saying 76. It's typically a good sign. There we go. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. I got 76. Actually, I'll show you what I'm looking at. So I'm on the premium shop wiki. Just to see if there's anything here that hasn't been offered that maybe someone's data might find. Everything it looks like here is stuff that has been already offered. Moved offerings, alright. Don't know how they made that mistake though. It's a pretty odd mistake to make. Yeah, it looks like they've categorized them all. trying to see if there's any kind of anything people data mined. Because I'm surprised they haven't. Unless there's nothing to data mine. Just trying to see if there's any secrets I've missed. So there's about 400, so it was 4,000 Dreamlight to unlock the Frozen realm. 7,000 Dreamlight for the Toy Story realm. 3,000 Dreamlight. 3,000. 3,000. So I went from 3,000 to 4,000. 7,000. So I reckon I should go for double that amount of Dreamlight for the Lion King one. So it seems like it went up by 3,000. So it might be worth thinking about. No. Doesn't mention anything about the secret room. Dream Castle, it doesn't really make a mention. Make it mention anything about the secret room at all. And someone's been updating the character houses kind of log here. I always find the SS's Daisy quite interesting, because Daisy's not even in the game. But I've noticed they don't have the secret room on the wiki, which is odd. I'm gonna go Mickey, secret room. The secret door? No, it doesn't really expand on the I go in there after every update to see if there's anything new there. I can't find anything. I wonder if it's here. Golden potato. Mysterious gold potato. Gold gleam. So the question is, what are these potions for? That's the big thing. Now, I personally think it should unlock a character, a secret character in the game. I still haven't done anything with my red. Do you know what to do with the red potato? Because I've got the potion. At least it's on the wiki here. And eventually you get that one. Raging red potion. But this is what threw me off. 1 meal for Anton Ego. So the problem is it wasn't a quest that pops up for you though. Who's Anton Ego? Oh. Interesting. Raging Red Potion is a quest item collected during the hidden quest 1 meal for Anton Ego. I wasn't aware it was called a quest. And then that leads to that. Maybe. I'm thinking maybe. It could be a way to unlock him. It's weird because it's not called that. And then if you click it, it doesn't go anywhere. So how did they find that? I'm really going, I'm digging deep here. I'm digging real deep. So, because not everything was the G redacted, because that was the golden potato. But it doesn't mention anything about the red potato in the notes. But if we dig a little bit deeper, this is what I love about the community sometimes. They just put down everything. Now, what I've also noticed in the premium shop bundles, I didn't realize this. They reduced the Dreamlight for the... Oh, they reduced it. So there's these kind of things that they don't actually put in the patch notes. They added empty vial. They changed the item limits, reduced the Dreamlight for the potions. Increased the charges too. Oh, I didn't realize they increased the charges. But yeah, I always thought it was weird how like some of them had 25 and some had 12. Quest items. So they added all this. This is people really going deep into this. Red potato. See, that's so confusing, this red potato thing. But I don't understand this because the quest didn't come up as that in game. So why is it called that? Why is it named after Ratatouille's? That Anton Ego. I mean, it would be cool if that eventually leads to unlocking a new character, but seems like an odd one. Seems like an odd one. Yeah, because that was different. The sold out signs there. Pressing A on Xbox no longer fast travels to Plaza by default. Did it actually fast travel to Plaza by default? Interesting. Well, bugs introduced. Alright. I know this may be really boring for some people, but I find this quite interesting. Seeing these little things. Prince Eric can no longer hang out. I wonder why they did that. Oh, it's a bug. Never mind. Wait, you no longer hang out. Wait. Is that true? Hold up. Hold up. Let's find Eric. Let's find out if that bug's actually true. Where is Eric? Where are you, Eric? You're too close. I need to run after you. Alright, let's see. Let's see if this bug is actually true. It's probably like a bug that doesn't always happen, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh yeah, that worked. So it must be just a weird bug that doesn't always happen. Oh wait, he's not following me. Oh, so it is true. Eric can't follow you. So he can't hang out. Let me try that again. Hold up. Eric, get out of my peppers. Let's hang out. Sure, I bet we can find a adventure too. Cool. And he just walks away. Oh, that's a weird one, isn't it? I'm gonna get rid of Goofy. Maybe it only happens when you've already got a companion. So I'll try it again. I don't know. Wouldn't have never thought that. I never, to be fair, get Eric to follow me anyway. Oh, that would make leveling him really hard. Nah, he doesn't follow you anymore. Oh, Goofy's still following me. What? Hold up. Alright, go away, Goofy. Cool. Are we cool? Are you still following me? You still following me? I'm trapped with Goofy. Oh no, Eric has cursed me. I can't get rid of Goofy. Oh, Eric, you've betrayed me. You've cursed me with Goofy forever. Well, that's a weird one. That's a weird one. What's a hidden quest? Some probably just got lucky finding it, but it doesn't explain the code thing. People would have to hack it to find secrets like that. Yeah, it is interesting. I don't know why it was called that. Now, I loved the idea of it being a secret quest, that the golden potato and then the red that leads to the golden potion, and now you've got the red potion and then you get the blue potion, all that, and when you combine them all, like 5 potions, when you cook them together, you get a recipe that unlocks a character. I love that idea. I think that would be a really cool, and to be honest, not enough games do that nowadays, of little secrets like that. And they have shown that they like to be crafty like that. You got Mickey's secret room. So that's really interesting. But while I found a bug, I'm now cursed with Goofy after I tried to get Eric to follow me. So for those out there, don't do what I just did and try and get Eric to follow you, because otherwise it bugs your game. Alright, what else have we got? Critters cannot be fed if a training manual is in the inventory or certain Maribel related quests are active. Well, that's a weird one, isn't it? So you can't feed critters if you have a training manual. Alright, let's experiment. We're gonna have to do this. Alright, so I've got training manuals. Where have I got training manuals? I've got it in my secret safe. Let's play a game of Dreamlight Mythbusters, alright? So the premise is, the wiki says you cannot feed a critter if a training manual is in your inventory. So I've got a training manual in my inventory. I'm gonna go pick up a carrot. So let's go pick up a carrot. Doesn't that look so pretty? So many carrots there. Alright, now let's find a rabbit. There you are, rabbit. Go. Curse with Goofy. Let's see if I can make this situation worse. Okay. Well, that is a thing that happened. So, yes, turns out there is a bug. That is weird. That is really weird. But yeah, that's a weird bug. So, what happens if I click? Oh, I don't want it. Should I click it? I don't know whether this will break my game. Alright, I'm clicking it, nothing happening. Alright, so that's a weird bug. That's a really weird bug. But it doesn't break anything. So that's an interesting one. It's cool that I can replicate it. You know, the good thing about being able to replicate bugs, it means the devs can too. And it's fixable. But that's a fun one. Anyway, let's go back. So we've managed to replicate the, I think we've managed to replicate the Prince Eric bug. And we also replicated the critters cannot be fed. If you previously owned an item containing the premium bundle, ornate, yeah, blah, the bundle displays only cannot be purchased. Okay. Premium shop items count towards the menu. That is still true. This bug is still definitely true because apparently they're supposed to take that out and it hasn't. Which is really annoying me for my collection at the moment. So let's go for it. See all these little things here. Okay, I don't think there's anything new here. No, a lot of the quests. I never really had too much of a problem with the quests. What's the pathing? The new game button has been moved to the settings menu and is now called reset game. That is for people that have accidentally reset it one too many times. Nothing else that too interesting here. Now, what we'll do though is we'll go to the hotfix. Because the hotfix is rather interesting because oh, it doesn't look like they actually... Oh, did they restored the original character image. I actually didn't realize that when I saw it just before. Because they did change the carrot to look like Olaf, and now they don't. Ah, I didn't realize they did that. Huh. Interesting. It's funny what you see when you look through little things like that. I didn't realize that they actually released 2 hotfixes in the last patch roundup. See, for some reason, oh, we'll jump across to here. What I've actually noticed something here, which is rather interesting. Well, interesting to the terms of like nerdy game development stuff like me. So this is what we call the Scar update, right? This is the Scar update. And if we go down to here, it looks like they released 2 hotfixes and then the update, and they did the same thing again. I thought they only ever released 1 hotfix. But apparently they did a little one. They do a little bug fix. And then they did the same thing here. But it's a very minor one. Ah, so this is laid out a little bit differently than what they did on their website. They've actually indicated what were actually community-driven features. So, a community-driven feature is the storage optimization. So it's not something that they initially were going to do. You know that many of our players can't leave things nailed to the floor. So house skins were a community-driven feature. The same with interior doors. They were always going to introduce that. Yeah, I mean, looking now that I've had time to kind of process the update, I have to admit, kind of like the Stitch update a bit more. Yeah, update. Yeah, this update was a bit better for me. It's interesting that there's so many community-driven changes as well. Yeah, for some, I mean, it looks like there's less features when you look at all the dialogue and stuff, but for some reason, this one hit me a lot harder in terms of what I actually enjoyed from it. I'm beginning a bit nervous about the game now, because the things, it seems like there's certain things handcuffing the game from becoming the game that we kind of want. Like the item limit, very, very surprised they didn't at least expand that by at least 50 or something to indicate that they're looking into expanding it. So what we're going to do as well, we're going to call the stream for the day. It's a bit longer than normal, but I might be streaming later today as well. So we're going to have a seat here. All right. And thanks for watching for now, and for the whole week and all that fun stuff that goes with it. I'll be back on, hopefully back to my original schedule. Sorry that was a bit quiet this week. Life happens and life always finds a way. But yeah, that was fun. I'm going to leave it there before I go crazy. Kia ora. Goodbye. And until next time. Kia ora. I don't know. I said that twice now.